Yo, what's going on, Phantom Thieves? I'm back with another video for you, and I want to talk to you guys real quick on the Nintendo front, right? Apparently, we were supposed to have a Direct the first week of February. Apparently, we were supposed to have one this week. We might even get a Shadow Drop one today, from what a lot of people are saying. But the problem I have is that a lot of these Nintendo content creators are baffled right now that they're receiving backlash because they are hyping up something that hasn't happened. And like I've said before, they have a voice. When you have 20,000, 50,000, 75, 100,000 subscribers, plus, and you're spouting off these rumors, but you're making them sound like they are going to happen, a lot of Nintendo fans get happy. And then when it doesn't happen, you guys backtrack, or you say, well, I didn't say that this was real, it was a rumor, but you guys know what you were doing with your words. You know what you were doing with your words. So if your latest videos have been getting more dislikes, there's a reason. It's not like I heard somebody say, one thing that they don't like about the Nintendo community or gaming community overall is if it happens to be right, then the people don't say they're sorry. They don't have to. You were wrong multiple times leading up to that, and then it just happened to happen. I honestly, look, as far as the Switch 2 goes, I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know if we're getting a Shadow Drop Direct today. But what I do know is that the Switch is still getting games. And that's one thing I want to talk about, right? I'm in the coming soon section. We got Death Mark 2 for you visual novel fans. Death Mark 2, if you didn't play the first one and you like visual novels, you should look into this game. And not only is it a visual novel, but I'm gonna go to the trailer, right? I don't actually think this was in the first game, so peep this out. When you fast forward it, you actually get to move around. I don't think that was in the first one, so this is actually different. I don't see anybody talking about this, though. I think people like Switch Up do, and shout out to Switch Up. I really like them. You got Made of the Dead. If you like tactic games, Banchild Tactics, I had just saw this earlier this week. If you like, look at this. This actually looks kind of fun. If you like tactic games, not everything has to be a AAA game or a well-known game for you to talk about, Nintendo content creators. I'm one of them. But I like to talk about things that are unknown. Just because we don't get if we don't get a Direct today, we have games coming out. We have the Mario versus Donkey Kong. We have Princess Peach. Hell, East X just got announced yesterday, coming fall of this year. Ace Combat 7 is getting ported to the Switch. Like, there's games coming out still. So when you talk about there's no content and you have to keep making, these same videos because there's nothing else, that's a load of crap. Because now, are the average people going to play all these games? No. But to say that there's not some diamonds in the rough or some gems, that's just not true. That's not true. And there's a game, let me see if I can find it for you guys real quick, right? Oh, Sharon the Wanderer. If you never played this game, it was on, which one is it on? I think one of them was on the DS, if I'm not mistaken, because I actually have one of the games. But they're doing a new game. Talk about this. They got gameplay footage. You can always show it off. And the game may not be for everybody, but again, you can show the game.
Selfishly hoarding
You can show the game off.
Let
me see if they got the gameplay for you guys. Okay, here we go. If you've ever played like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or anything, I enjoyed this game actually. Not even gonna lie to you. And they had one on the Switch, not the DS. It was on the Switch. But I'm sure one was on the DS though. But I have one on the Switch.
Venture forth into the enigmatic.
And these games are actually pretty fun too. My whole purpose is, don't act like we don't have Switch stuff still. It's okay to acknowledge that we still have Switch games. Oh, how could I forget? Unicorn Overlord. And they say we're not. Now, granted, I'm not saying these are first party or anything, but to say you don't have, come on, man. If you're a fan of Fire Emblem or Ogre Tactics or anything, Final Fantasy Tactics, there's a bunch of games still coming out, guys. It's okay for you guys to talk about the stuff we still have. The Switch isn't done yet. It's not done yet. And then if we happen to get a direct and it's not the one you want, it's okay, because if we still have games coming out for the Switch, when is that a bad thing? Now, trust me, I want a new system. But we do have games. We got the 1,000-Year Door, whenever that's going to come out. Luigi's Mansion, I forgot about that. But there are games coming out, guys. So it's okay. Like, look, another thing, if you have not beaten all your games, there is a catalog of games. I have games I still got to come through and beat. So it's like, while I look, what was I talking about? Sharing the Wanderer. They have one. There's games coming out. They may be ports and stuff, and then we may get some third-party games. But there are games on the Switch. The Switch ain't dead yet. So instead of hyping people up and being confused as to why people are giving you criticism, talk about what is. Talk about what is. And then when the Switch successor and the direct start coming in, then you actually have more stuff to cover. That's just a thought. It may be a foreign thought, but it's a thought. Switch ain't dead yet. It's not dead. Cover the stuff that's out. You'll have more content, I promise you. Post gameplay. Do something. But you don't have to talk about the Switch 2 and the rumors all the time. And then you wonder why people get, they get tired of your content. If you're a Nintendo Switch content creator and you can't come up with content, that's on you. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you just want to do the clicks and all that stuff, okay, I got you. But don't be baffled when people start turning against you or saying, oh man, can you please talk about something else? And you're like, oh, well, when I talk about something else, it doesn't get as many views. That's okay sometimes. Because when the Switch successor comes out, you're going to have content for a long time. So just cover what we got now, alright? Try it out. I promise you, it'll be alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one, alright? Take it easy.